More like it's supposed to look like that. Hold on, let's fix the fro. How you liking my hair? My natural hair. Look at that. Ooh, look at that shake though. Okay, let's put it back. All right, let me stop playing. But today, as y'all can see by the title, I will be chit-chatting about how, you know, like just talking about going back to school in general and how I feel about all of that. And I'm going to be doing that in a Q&A style, just because I just want it to be like, you know, fun to watch and not just me chit-chatting. Because if I chit-chat, y'all, we're gonna stay here for 5 hours and I'm just gonna say how I feel about everything. Okay, I wrote the questions down, so I'm just gonna pop the questions on the screen and I'm gonna answer it. So these are just like my thoughts. These are just the questions that, you know, be popping up, you know, since we got in the email that this is going to be face-to-face like this summer semester, so this summer term. I'm just gonna go ahead. Okay, question number 1. Well, the first thing is that for most people who don't know, I actually studied before. Okay, so this is kind of like my second education, I want to say, but the first one, we're going to talk about that in a different video. But basically, I've studied before, I've been on campus, I've been to face-to-face classes. I mean, even high school, all that, the whole schooling process, you know, like it was face-to-face. So it's not like it's something completely different, like, oh my gosh, this is something completely new, you know. So when it comes to that, I am, you know, pretty excited to, you know, see people face to face again. Another thing is that actually during this pandemic, we did have a few, you know, face-to-face classes, and I really thought it was good and fun, you know, even though we were just like 4 people who always showed up and it was always the 4 same people, but you know, that's fine, I get it. But even that little experience was different and it was fun, you know, seeing people and not just having everything online. And you know, I've been living here in Kleve for a year now, and you know, I'm just like, so yeah, I feel like the transition is going to be, I don't know how the transition is going to be. I don't know, I'm trying to find something to say, but I feel like being online for a year plus and now all of a sudden going face to face, I just feel like not only for me but for a lot of people, it's gonna be like different at first, you know. Just even seeing people, you know, is different in person than you see them on the online. Like, especially if we got to see each other with masks, it's like, are you the one who, like, oh, you the one who don't turn your camera on? And I'm like, yeah, that's me, you know. Like, it's just gonna be like a different experience and transition. I don't know, for some people it may be like, you know, the best thing in the world, but I still feel like even though it's great and it's like exciting, I feel like it's still going to be a little weird, like weird in a good way. I want to say yes and no. Okay, I have my reasons. I just feel like, excuse me, I'm just over there. But yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of things I'm gonna miss from having online classes. Okay, so just being in the comfort of my home, I think I'm gonna miss that. Like, I can wake up 7:55 and still make it to class at 8, you know what I mean? And now that we have to actually go to the campus, it's like I gotta be up way earlier than that to do my whole morning routine, and you know, it's just gonna be different. And I do feel online was good because, you know, for the people who are not here yet, or for people who work or whatever the case is, I feel like online, you know, was really helpful to them and really benefited them. But now it's like everything is face to face, and that's just really going to drastically change. And for some people it might change in a bad way. Like, some people may even have to quit, you know. Some people probably already quitting, you know, I don't know. But I just know that it's going to be a life-changing thing. Online had its ups and downs, but I also feel like face-to-face classes is definitely going to be better in a way for me. So the other part, like, it's going to be better for me because even the little face-to-face classes that we did have, I was more attentive. I was paying more attention, you know, like I was forced to take notes, you know, and not just be looking around or whatever the case is. And I was just like more engaged, like really looking into the teacher, like focusing, you know. And it was just good to sit beside people in front of me, beside and behind me. I am not going to cap, y'all. At first, like the past week, okay, let me explain this. The reason why I wasn't mentally ready was because we had assignments due up until the last minute, okay? So normally I think the examination period ends like, I want to say the second week of February, something like that. But we, because we're so special, we had to submit assignments up until the last week of February / the 2nd of March. That was my last due date, was the 2nd of March, and I would just feel like so tight. Everything just feels so close, you know. And it's just like Monday is just creeping up on us. Like it felt like I just submitted it feels like I just submitted my assignment last night, and now you're telling me that next week is school. That short period, I just feel like was personally for me not enough to get myself together, just because of the way I operate. Like I just felt like it was a lot. Like the first 3 days I was just in bed. I was just like, it took me a lot. I've been fighting, y'all, to get my strength back. I've been fighting to be I've been fighting to just, you know, my brain cells, you know. So that made me like not mentally ready, you know, because it's like I'm still tired from the damage that has been done, and I don't have enough time to recover. But now it's like I have to force myself to recover, because if I don't, y'all, my education is going to spiral down and my grades are going to spiral down just along with that, and I don't want that. I didn't come here to fail. I came here to win, you know. So I have to be focused. I have to do what I gotta do, and, you know, get over this slump I'm in, or whatever you want to call it. And, you know, I do have to say that my boyfriend, he really is like he's like my greatest support system. Like he's the one who really helped me this past week to really get my butt up and, you know, just be motivated. Like, you know, he talked to me, he encouraged me, he spoke some sense into my head, you know. We went out for walks together, and that was really refreshing, you know. Like just, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but that was really refreshing. Like I really need my mindset to be stable. I need my mindset to be there, and that was just like a really big help. So these past few days, like literally a week before school, is when my mind is slowly pumping back up. I'm slowly getting my energy back, you know, just listening to music that I used to listen to, that, you know, gave me that energy, that feel. I'm watching YouTube videos that just, you know, give me that energy. Seeing other people, like motivating people out there, I really love that when other people motivate other people. Like, so I'm watching the videos, I'm getting motivated, I'm getting my stuff back together. I'm just doing stuff that makes me feel alive, you know, looking at hairstyles, looking at how, you know, I want to live, like how I want to see my college life, should I say, or how I want to see, you know, these weeks or starting school go. So I'm just like, I'm manifesting everything. I'm going to start doing my morning journal, like journaling and affirmations, listening to motivationals, because those really help me and it really strengthens me. So that was a lot. That was a long answer, but yes, I would say that I am like mentally getting better. Like I am not 100% ready, but I am 80% ready, and I'm, you know, I'm getting there. I'm getting better. So if actually, to you watching right now, I, you know, hope that you're motivated also by this, and, you know, do what you gotta do what you used to do, whatever made you feel alive, do it. Like this few days that is left, or whenever you start school, just do it. Just feel alive, just go outside. Even if it's just going outside, like that fresh air really like reboots your mind and just rejuvenates you. So just do what you gotta do, and I'm sure it's going to be great. I do have something as well, for the fact that this is my first time like living by myself and living far away, I just feel like I feel like since I moved here, it's been a different chapter for me, and I'm actually just experiencing life and trying to find me and just, you know, be me, just be myself. So I feel like I'm on that journey. So it's like I'm transitioning from who I am, who I used to be, to who I should be, if that kind of makes sense to you. Like I'm here to live, experience, and just be my best self. Okay. This part, I've been thinking about how I'm going to prepare. This was also part of the whole mental thing, because I was like mentally burdened, and I finally got it, y'all. This is the first way I choose to prepare to go back to school, which is everything that I worry about, everything that I'm thinking about that is going to be a problem once I start school. I was like, you know what, I cannot have it up here and, you know, me being mentally tortured and stuff. So I'm going to bring everything that is up here and I'm going to bring it down here. Okay, so literally I plan to write everything that I'm worried about, which I already did some stuff on my phone as well, on my notes. I'm going to bring everything that I'm worried about, thinking about, like, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this, that, and I'm going to write it on paper. So I just write everything on paper one by one. Once I do that, I already feel like relieved. Okay, I brought everything that was up here down here. So now we're going to deal with it on paper. We're no longer going to deal with it in our heads. Our heads can relax and just, you know, think about other stuff. So now that I have everything on paper, now I look at it and I like tackle it one by one. So say, I know one thing that's definitely been on my mind is, oh my god, I gotta start doing my hair again. And for those who know me, for those of you who know me, I don't really like doing my hair by myself. Like, I'm just so used to my mom doing it, or my sister, and I'm just like, I cannot touch my hair for months, you know. But you know, I tried a little thing, you know, try a little bit. So yeah, so I write down like my hair, how am I going to keep up, what kind of styles I'm going to do. So I already like wrote that down. I went like on Pinterest, I did like a hair board like with different styles in there. So I was like, okay, so I got the styles down. I'm going to write down my wash days, when I'm going to do my hair, and all that good stuff. And then I looked at like, okay, food, what I'm going to eat, how am I going to eat, like looking at my classes, how long they going to be. So, you know, I haven't fully done that yet, but I already have like an idea. That's how I, you know, seek to prepare for school. That is my tip to you that I'm going to use, and I know it's going to work. If there's nothing you took out from this long essay I just give you, take everything that is up here that is worrying you and just slap it on the paper. I'm telling you, you're gonna feel way more relief. Do it. I just hope and look forward to be open-minded and have a different experience, you know, than from my last school. Like, yes, I was there and everything, but I just want this experience to be better, you know, and just experiencing the whole campus life. Like, I feel like now I'm really going to feel what it's like to be a college student, to, you know, live in my own place on campus and not having to take the bus 2 hours before my class starts because the bus connection just sucks, you know. But I'm happy that I am on campus, and I purposely chose to be on campus because I am not going to go through that stress. So I'm just excited to experience the life, experience the people in the building, you know, around, you know, the campus parties. Yeah. Okay, let me stop. But definitely making this period in my life the best moment, you know. So I'm not going to stay here in Kleve forever. So I just want to make my time here worth it. You know, so yeah, that's basically the end of this video. I hope I was not, you know, too here and there and over there and there, but I hope, you know, in some of my questions you could gain some inspiration or motivation or some strength, some energy, and, you know, get yourself together because school is about to start, y'all. School is about to start. Okay, anyways, so if you're also a clapping thing, we gotta work on that. if you're a student watching this, I hope you're also in good vibes. I hope you're also preparing. I hope you're also trying to, you know, refocus your energy to do what it is you came to do. And, you know, just wish you all the best, wish you all the good vibes. And going back face to face, or even for the ones who are continuing online, I wish you the best, you know, all the good. And, you know, stay focused. Remember why you're in this, remember why you're doing this, and remember what you came to do. So don't lose focus, you know, by the temporary things, and, you know, focus on what is important and what will help yourself now and also your future self. I wish you guys a good summer term. You know, we're gonna kill this, and we're gonna come out with flying colors. Yes, manifest that, take that. Say amen, say yes, yes. Okay, anyway. But yes, we are finally done, and we have made it to the end, y'all. Thank you guys for the ones who stayed to the end. I love you so much. Thank you for your support. Stay tuned for the next video. Make sure to comment, like, share, subscribe, and most importantly, turn on your post notifications so you don't miss another video. See y'all later. Bye.